Hello, you tubes. I need to do a video because I'm getting comments saying, why don't I get a job? Why am I living on benefits? How can you afford a 55-inch curved TV? And how can you afford a MacBook and an iPhone and a pair of Ray-Bans and fucking other stuff, right? Right. Listen, I bought them things out of my compensation. No taxpayers brought them. And the reason why I can't get a job, I was born with a rare syndrome. Right? And all these people out here what comes along and say get a job. Listen, you got cloth ears. I'm telling you once about it, and I'm not telling you again. I'm fed up telling people about it. Let's keep saying get a job. Right? I love a fucking job. I wish I had a cure. I wish I had a normal life. But I haven't. But anyway, I want to tell people. Because some people have got cloth ears. I was born at 1974. I was born with a faulty gene, a rare syndrome, and I've had a difficult life with it. My parents split up when I was 4. Age 4. My parents split up when I was 4. I lived at 4th Avenue in a place called Edwinstowe, near Shield Forest. So my parents split up when I was 4. My mum and my sister went somewhere else, and me and my brother stayed with my dad. Cut long story short, then when I was about 5 or 6, I went to live with my mum and my stepdad on Sherwood Street in Warsop. When I lived at Sherwood Street, Warsop, age 5 or 6 or whatever age, I suffered abuse from my stepdad. He used to lock me in a cupboard. He used to hang me on a hook. He used to starve me. He used to beat the shit out of me. I couldn't defend myself because I was only 6. I was only 6. I was only 6. Hold on. So, yes, I was only 6. And one day he took me toy soldiers on the fire, plastic soldiers on the fire, and it caught the chimney on fire. The fire brigade came, put the chimney out. When they left, I got a fucking good hiding for it. I got a good hiding for riding my sister's bike. He used to poison me because I used to be more tired. I can remember I used to be sick a lot. He used to poison me. Fuck knows what he'll poison me, what? And I tell you what, I'm glad he's fucking dead, my stepdad. Because I tell you what, I've always wanted revenge. I'm going to come and get the bastard. Honestly, listen. I'm glad he passed away, because I'll be doing life in jail. And I tell you what, if I did life in jail, and then I killed the bastard, I don't care fuck ape. I would have got me revenge. I would be feeling great. So what? I spend the rest of my life in jail. Don't care about. I didn't care a fucking ape. But anyway, good job that he passed away. It saved me a load of trouble, didn't it? Because at the end of the day, YouTube's being abused, right, by somebody at age 6, by a grown man. You can't defend yourself. He used to lock me in a cupboard. I couldn't get out. He used to starve me as well. Starve me. Then he used to poison me. Fucking bastard. Fucking ruined my mind. No wonder when I was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I used to get in trouble with the police all the time. Police coming knocking at the door every day. I had a fucking shit start. And plus my mum was there, seeing him abusing me, and she did fuck all. And I tell you what, my real mum, if she dropped fucking dead tomorrow, I'll fucking be glad. I fucking would. And you know what I'd do? Right? I swear down, if she dropped dead tomorrow, I'll be glad. But you know what I'm going to do, YouTube? When she fucking dies, I'm hoping she dies before me. I'm going to go to her grave and fucking graffiti the bastard. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I hate the fucking mother bastard. Fucking piece of shit. And it makes me feel horrible being part of it. So, I suffered child abuse there. Then, I went to a children's home at age 14, called Beechwood Children's Home, and I suffered fucking more abuse there. I thought, this is fucking not on. So all I knew is suffering abuse. I'm fucking fed up with it. Suffering abuse here and suffering abuse there. Right, it fucking done me head in. Right, so I suffered abuse there, but I thought it was part of the punishment. You don't realise till after when you get older. So when I left Beechwood Children's Home, and I went to another children's home called Skegby Hall in Skegby. But I never suffered no abuse there, only at Beechwood. But because I was a bad lad, you see. But, tell you the truth, I just had a shit life. When I went through my life, people made remarks on my Rare syndrome, and I couldn't understand why I was smelling strange. All my life I was smelling strange. I wish I got diagnosed with it, but I did get diagnosed with a condition called fish odour syndrome, called TMAU. If you look it up on Google, TMAU, fish odour syndrome, right? I got diagnosed in 2005, and I was such fucking glad it was, because it didn't get believed. I spent from 1990 to 2005 going to loads of GPs in private and confidence, asking them why I'm smelling strange. They didn't smell fuck all, they couldn't smell it. They didn't have an idea what I was talking about. They sent me to psychiatrists. They thought I'm going mad. But then they forced me back out into the community for me to suffer more abuse of people, because people misunderstood. My condition, fish odour syndrome, is misunderstood. It's fucking misunderstood, right? And I've suffered so much fucking abuse from people out there. It's fucking caned me head. I tried to do access course in nursing, but when I came back, when I was in the classroom, someone said it stinks of fish. It made me petrified, never went back. When I was working in a factory in Mansfield in the 90s, people went into the human resources complaining about me, and they got me in the office saying, "Mark, people complaining because you're not washing properly." I am washing properly. I can wash 10 times a day, but I still stink. Comes out in my breath and in my nostrils and I can't help it. It's my enzymes. It comes out in my sweat. I can't help it, YouTubers. I've got no cure. I mean, if I can get a cure, I'll get a job tomorrow, because I didn't leave school to be on benefits the rest of my life. I didn't say I was on benefits. For people coming out here saying get a fucking job, right? They don't know what I have to go through in life. You tell what, the last 3 or 4 years, I just had suicidal thoughts. It's lucky that I'm still fucking alive. I would have took my life by now. Fucking hang myself. Or fucking if I had a gun, I'd blow my head off. It's fucking, people don't know what I have to go through living with fish odour syndrome. It's fucking horrible. It's like I've been cursed from the day I was born. I had 2 twin sisters died at birth, right before I was born. One died at birth, one died 3 weeks later. And I tell you what, I wish I fucking died at birth. I wish I wasn't born. I wish I wasn't born. And I tell you what, I don't care if I die now, die tomorrow, die next week. I don't give a shite. Because I tell you what, my condition's misunderstood. I'm more disabled inside. People don't know. People can't see the inside. They look at me, oh yeah, he looks okay. I mean, I don't mind going out with friends and family because I feel safe. But I don't like crowded areas. I'm too paranoid. Sometimes I suffer with panic attacks, and I don't like being in crowded areas sometimes. Because if I hear someone say anything, saying, oh, I can smell fish, or what's that smell, or and that, they might not know it's me, but I have to hear these comments from people in fucking life. And I tell you what, I've had enough. I went to so many fucking doctors, right, in the 1990s up to 2005. I must have fucking seen 20 doctors. And I went in, asking them why I knew I smoked. But I didn't understand what it was. I mean, when I was fucking when I was about 7 or 8 or 9, they put me in a corner at school with a dunsack because I stunk. You see? I got punished at infant school or whatever. I suffered all my fucking life. I've had a shit past. But I still stay positive. I still stay strong. It's fucking hard every day. You get out of bed, you're thinking, what else am I going to fucking suffer with today? What else is going to fucking happen today? Because I wake up in the morning, I try and live a normal life, right? I try and forget my condition. I try. And two I hear something else, and knocks on my confidence, right? I can't progress in life. See, a normal person can go and get a job and progress and get a mortgage and have a good life. But this Fisher syndrome stops me in my tracks. I can't progress. I can't progress in life. I can't get anywhere in life. I'm stuck on benefits for the rest of my life. It's not fucking nice, YouTubes. It's not nice at all. I mean, I probably will take my life in the future. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to. I'm getting more suicidal thoughts because my life's not easy. YouTube, it's fucking hard. I've got no support work. I've got no social worker. When I go and talk to social workers, they pass me on to somebody else because I tell them my life story. They don't understand. People don't understand my condition. It's misunderstood. And I'm getting people on here saying, get a fucking job. Why do you get a fucking job? Why do the people come and judge me? I can't fucking help it. Being born, I didn't cause this fucking illness. I mean, say if I'm 30 stone, then yeah, at least I can lose weight and get a job. But I can't get a cure for my condition, YouTubes. I'm going to sit and suffer. I mean, when I moved to Nottingham in 2001, yeah, right. I'm going to tell you the truth, right. I moved to Nottingham. I had some friends here, so I moved to Nottingham from Mansfield. I was sick of Mansfield at the time. It was full of druggies and fucking. See, I only took speed and ease and trips in the 90s. I never went on to hard drugs. And I tell you what, YouTubes, I'm quite proud with myself because one day all my mates were tooting brown heroin on a silver paper, or tooting, going, or sucking it all up a tube, right? And they go, what have a go, and all that fucking talking funny. And they offered me a go. You know what I did? I said no. And that's the best thing I've ever did in my life. Turn down fucking hard drugs. If I took that drug that day, I would have got addicted to heroin. I would have been a smackhead. And I tell you what, I'm glad I didn't go on hard drugs. Don't want to go on drugs. What should I go on drugs for? But always through my life, I've been suffering with a gambling addiction. But I'm nine days no bookies, so I'm 9 days gamble free. I have done the lottery and bought the odd scratch card, but I've kept out the bookies for 9 days. But what I'm saying now, YouTubes, when I moved to Nottingham in 2001. I went to see this other doctor down Hartley Road. Dr. Verma, his name is. I mentioned his fucking name. I went there for 3 years. And I was begging him. I said, look, why are people saying I stink of fish, and why am I getting humiliated in public? Why have I got to listen to these remarks? It's making me depressed and suicidal. And every time I went, they didn't believe me. They smoked my wrist and my hands, and they said, well, I can't smell anything, Mark. I think it's just all in the head. Then in 2002 and 3, I did type it on Google, and I found out what my condition was. I thought, why am I smelling a fish? Or rotting garbage, or whatever. And he came up with TMAU, fish odour syndrome. I thought, fucking fine, what I'm suffering. I knew I was suffering with that. I knew I smelling of fish all my life and smelling of rotting garbage all my life. I knew I smelled fish, but when I was younger, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know why I was smelling. So when I found out, I went to the doctor to tell them about it. No, you don't smell it. You haven't got that, Mark. They pushed me back out. And over the years, I packed in work, and plus I lost benefits for packing in work. I had to go to the doctors in the 90s and early to try and get on the sick because I wanted to stay in for weeks and weeks. I stayed in and I couldn't eat because I didn't want to face fucking being out there. I struggled, YouTube. I fucking struggled. I don't know how I am sitting here, laying down now in bed, telling you this story. I don't know how I am still alive. I don't know how I can't understand why I'm still alive. I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, you can be positive sometimes, but you get all these tests in life, and sometimes I can't handle these fucking badness. I can't handle stuff like this. And let me tell you something now, YouTubes. I lost benefits. I got punished. I couldn't go to job centre, so I packed in my job. I got a stinker fish when I wasn't even diagnosed, and they'll laugh at me. And so when I got diagnosed in 2005, I tell you what happened. In 2005, I changed my doctors. I fucked that Dr. Verma off on Hartley Road. I was there for 3 years. I fucked him off. And I went to fucking another doctor's, and I seen a woman doctor. And she was the best GP doctor I've ever had in my life. But she retired later on in life, in 2008 or 9. But I went there, first time. Her name was Susan. And I went to see her, and I says, I've got a problem in my life, dear. So just remember, you two, I just get a bit emotional about it. I went into the doctor's surgery and I said to her, I've got a problem on my life. I'm struggling. I said, if I don't get help, I'm going to take my life. I've had enough. And I told her what I'm doing, and I said I might have fish odor syndrome. And you know what she says? I do believe you because I can smell it. I can't, because some people smell it, some people can't. And she believed, and I tell you what, I cried for half an hour in that GP of surgery, and I was in there for 1 hour. And she gave me a plastic container. She says, go and fill it up with urine, and we'll send it off to Sheffield. So she sent it off to Sheffield. It came back. I was positive for that condition. And then it was a big way. I cried, and when I went home that night, I cried my fucking eyes out. And I thought, I'm going to get I got proper hope. And don't forget, I missed 8 years of income support. I missed out on 8 years of income support. I had to pay for my prescriptions, my dentist treatment. They didn't tell me I was able to claim income support from 2005 to 2013. They didn't tell me. I only claimed incapacity benefit at the time. So I paid for my prescriptions and all that. And one day, one woman says to me, how come you're not getting income support? I said, I'm not. She said, well, you should have been getting it. And they only give me 3 months back pay. So I missed out on 30 grand worth of benefit. And them 8 years, I had to pay for my own prescriptions. And I struggled. I fucking struggled. I didn't have a proper care worker or support worker or whatever. Right? And I still don't get proper fucking help. I still don't get proper help, YouTubes. And when I go to see a social worker, I sit down with him, tell him what I tell you, what I've told you on this video. He tells him, oh, I'm sorry, Mark, I can't help you. It's a bit difficult. You need to be passed on to somebody else. And I tell him, I'm sick of fucking telling these professionals because they don't understand my condition, YouTubes. I mean, some days I just can't cope. I know it might sound sad, but I need to tell you. But anyway, people see me. Oh yeah, he looks okay. There's nothing wrong with Mark. Why can't he get a job? He's got a 55-inch curved telly and a MacBook Pro and an iPhone, and he lives in a 2-bedroom bungalow and all this kind of crap. Right? I paid all this stuff out of my compensation. The compensation's all gone. I'm glad I blew it. I don't want to have a penny of it anymore. It's all gone. But I'm still not satisfied. I've still not got justice. And the reason I'm claiming for justice, I spent 6 years on it. And I got nowhere. Because the police, Nottingham Police, are in the same area as Nottingham County Council. County Council and the police work together. So how can you beat them two? But anyway, The reason why I can't get a job, I'm not mentally able to get a job. I can't get a job because if I go to work and some cunt takes a fucking piss out of me and joke about me and laugh about me and people talk about me saying, oh, I can't work for him, sir, and all this like, I go paranoid, schizophrenia, and I go fucking mad, right? I've got a lot of anger from my past. I can't fucking help it. I'm not getting the right counselling. I'm not getting the right help. I've just got diagnosed in 2005 and put out there to do things on my own. I'm not getting proper fucking help, and I'm suffering YouTube. I'm suffering with mental problems. And don't forget, before I got diagnosed in 2005 with Fisher syndrome, 2002 and 3 and 4, I was soul farming with a razor blade. Yeah, I was soul farming to get the pressure out of my body. I felt fucking pressured. I should have a social worker. I should have a support worker, a care worker, I don't know. Someone who comes and checks on me and say, how you doing, Mark? Someone say to me, how you doing, Mark? How's life? And if I say to them, well, I'm not very good today, I'm pissed off. Because I went somewhere yesterday and somebody said something about my condition. I've lost all my confidence. No, I don't get proper help because my Fisher syndrome is misunderstood. People like the profession, like social workers, don't know how to deal with me. They don't know what I'm going through. I'm going to be stuck on benefits for the rest of my life. But I'll tell you what, I'm not going to be stuck on benefits for the rest of my life because sooner or later, I'm going. When I'm gone, I'm never coming back. Believe you me. I mean, I've been crying out for proper help, but I don't get it. If a GP didn't retire, I might have got proper help. They wanted me to go to a Mandela Centre in Nottingham. That's a mental health place. They wanted me to be in a group and talk to people about my condition. What? I'm not going to tell people about my condition in a group because I'm ashamed of it. I want a one-to-one counselling. I want to have a key worker, care worker. I had a social worker when I was younger. I'm not getting the proper help. I've told my GP about it, right? My GP referred me to a social worker. I went to see a social worker. He didn't help me. He turned his back on me. He said he can't help me. He didn't understand. He can't help me. Social services turned me down YouTube and I ain't got a social worker anymore. So, do I go back soul farming? For a cry for help? Listen, what do I do? Because I'm not very well at the moment. I feel like spending a year in hospital, away from society. They'll probably come and section me, which would be a good thing, because at least I'll be away from society. Peace and quiet. See, my Fisher syndrome has made me have mental problems. It's not my fault I was born. I had 2 twin sisters died at birth. Before I was born. One died at birth, one died 3 weeks later, right? Right? I wish I had died at birth instead. I wish I wasn't born. I mean, when my great nephew passed away on 20th of June, in my other flat, seeing a dead baby, I wish I died instead. I wish Tristan lived as well. I know it might sound sad, you choose, but why am I born? What's the purpose? Have I got to live in misery? I've got to live misery? And people say, get a job, get this, get that. I would love a job. If I didn't, listen, I went doing access course in nursing in 2004. I wanted to become a nurse, yeah? I wanted to care for people. Because I've got an heart of gold, right? I've got an heart of gold. And I want to look after people and make people all right. It's not about myself. And plus I'm a born entertainer. I like to entertain people. But if I didn't have this Fisher syndrome, where would I be 11 years later? I would have been qualified as a nurse by now, working in a hospital. I would have a lovely job. I'd have lovely working colleagues, making them laugh. My life would have been a lot better. I started a course, an access course in nursing, biology, sociology, social skills, and I loved it. But when the warm weather comes and I'm sweating in the classroom, my body odour comes off, because I can fill a room within 10 minutes of fish odour. Within 10 minutes I can fill a whole room. And people start smelling it. Some people smell it, some people don't. I can get 20 people in a classroom and 2 people can smell it, the rest can't. That's just the way it is. And how many times I've been for job interviews, right? In the past, years ago, I got new suits. I got given a suit from the job centre to go and get a job interview. They paid for a suit. How many times I've been in a job interview, sat in their room, filled up their room full of fish odour smell, had the interview, and then when I left, they must have sprayed the room out and say, oh, we're not employing him because he don't wash. It's not because I don't wash. I got a condition called fish odour sin. So look, just look what I've been through all my life. Just look what I've been through. Having this fish odour syndrome. Being abused by my stepdad didn't fucking up. Being abused in the children's home didn't fucking up. But I'm still here, aren't I? Just by the skin of my teeth. But I tell you what, YouTubes, I don't mind talking to people behind a screen because I can't see you, and you. I mean, you can't see me on this video. But what I'm trying to say, though, YouTubes, is my life going to get better? Is it going to get worse? I had a bad start in life. I want a good finish in life. Do you know what I mean? Find a good woman. Spend the rest of my life, grow old with somebody, share your life, share your meals, go out and have days out to the coast, or just enjoy life, normal life. Well, I don't think I'm going to, listen, I know I've got women friends in my life and I'm talking to somebody right now, but I always get things where nothing ever's gone right in my life, so when I get something good, I'm paranoid, thinking, is it going to fuck up? Probably I might end up on my own for the rest of my life, I don't know, but I've accepted that. I'm talking to a woman now. It's not my fault. I got fish odour syndrome. I didn't bring it on to myself. But I'm not getting the right counselling. I'm not getting the right help. The society don't understand my condition. I don't go on public transports anymore. I don't like going on public transport. That's why I've got a car to get me about in my own environment. I don't end up in conflict. If I go somewhere and someone starts taking the piss, I might lash out. They might hurt me, I might hurt them. But I don't want to fucking hurt anybody. So what I'm trying to say, YouTube, my life's not fucking with it. And I'm getting people on YouTube saying, why don't you get a job? How come you're on benefits, you scrounger, you benefits scrounger? I'm going to report you to the fucking newspaper. And do a story on you. Well, I'm not fucking telling no lies. I'm not breaking no law. There's nothing stolen in my place. I'm not a criminal. I've turned my life around. I've been out of trouble for 19 years. Been out of trouble for 19 years. I turn my life around. I'll live a better life, but my life's not that exciting. I've got to stay in, day out some days. Nothing to do in life. Yeah, life's too fucking boring. That's why I probably gambled in the past. Something to do. But I'll tell you what, YouTube. I got on well with my Uncle Ken. He was the best palmer out of the lot, he was. One of the decent blokes in life. And I really loved my Uncle Ken. And I've still not got over. Listen, I've still not got over him passing away. It's not sunk in yet. Right? And he's my mum's brother. I've not had nothing to do with my mum since 6. Since I lived at Sherwood Street in Warsaw, being abused at age 6. Since then, I've had nothing to do with my real mum. I don't want nothing to do with my real mum. And when I went to press, everybody knew what happened in my life, what happened at Shield Street. Right? I went to press charges. My real mum wouldn't give evidence because she had a daughter with him. And I got a half sister. And I tell you what, most of my family are fucking scumbags. Uncle Ken said most of the family are fucking scumbags, shitbags. My Uncle Ken were a good fucking bloke. Listen, why do good people die first and bad people live longer? Why is that? Why couldn't my mum go first? Why did my Uncle Ken go first? Why? My mum's still fucking breathing. I'll tell you something now. That fucking family of hers, I don't know what to do with her. And she's still fucking walking around, breathing fucking air. What I went through. She don't deserve to have a fucking life. One day I'm gonna fucking snap. I'm telling you, I'm gonna fucking snap. Fucking walking around, breathing around, letting your fucking son get abused by your new fella. Why weren't you fucking sticking up for me? Why weren't you fucking protecting me? You stupid fucking bastard. You stupid motherfucking bastard. To get away with the reason why she won't fucking give evidence because she get fucking done as well for child abuse. Listen, I'm gonna do something fucking about it. I'm fucking gonna do something about it, believe you me. Oh, I fucking will. I still haven't got my revenge. I still haven't got my fucking revenge. What I went through. Never got fucking justice. I never got justice there, never got justice at Beechwood. People are laughing at me. Yeah? They want to laugh at me, are they? I'll fucking show them. Yeah, I'll fucking show them. Fuck it. I'm not scared of fucking jail. I'm not scared of fucking jail. You get treated better when you're a fucking lifer. You have days out. You can have a fucking budgie in your cell. Fuck it. Yeah. So, the reason why I can't get a job YouTube is I got fish shoulder syndrome. I can't use a proper fucking gym. I used a gym once. Well, what's that smelling? It's disgusting. Unpleasant. Never went back the next day. Fucking scared. Not scared, but petrified. Ashamed, not part of the community. Yeah. I've been suffering all my life. And these people who's been bad to me, they're gonna fucking suffer as well. Oh yeah, they're gonna fucking suffer, alright. Oh yeah. One day I'm gonna come for them. Sooner or later. I think, fuck it, I've got nothing to lose. I'm 41. Of course I'm fucking angry. I'm fucking too right. I've got a right to be fucking angry. Yeah, I've got a right to be fucking angry, ain't I? I'm not gonna jump around the room and celebrate, am I? I'm gonna jump around the room and fucking have a party, am I? I reckon I should go back on the piss. Yeah, I think I might go back on. I might go and buy a load of fucking special brews and go back on the fucking piss. Ah, fuck it, might as well. So that's why I can't get a job YouTube. My head's fucking messed up. My head's fucking messed up, man. Yeah, I've got a right to be messed up. But I'm not getting the proper fucking help, am I? No. So that's why I can't get a job YouTubes. Living a life with fish shoulder syndrome, not nice. Not fucking nice, YouTube. It's not fucking nice. people don't know what I have to go through in life. People don't know how I feel. I know people's going to take the piss on YouTube and send bad comments, but I'm not bothered about that. Because they hide behind a fucking screen. They haven't got the fucking balls to say it to me face. They don't want to do it. So I'm not bothered about them kind of people. Because they've got problems in their life. Worse than mine. But Monday morning, I mean, sometimes I get with women, right? Sometimes I back off because is it going to work out? I am a good person. I mean, I won't mind becoming a fucking actor. I won't mind getting on in like I want to have a... I mean, but I'm just born unlucky. I must have been fucking Adolf Hitler in my other life because I got karma, didn't I? Karma. Got given, I don't know, faulty gene. Me brother didn't get it, my sister didn't get it, but I got it. That's just life, innit? I've just got to get on with my life as best as I can. And if the government says I'm entitled to benefits, then I'm entitled to it. If I have medicals and pass medicals and they say, right, you're entitled to this, and I'm entitled to that, I'm not lying, am I? So if they say to me, you're going to be entitled to this benefit, the benefit system is set up for people who's vulnerable and who can't work. But I don't like these people who are taking the piss out of the benefit system, what says they've got a bad back and bad knee, then end up playing football at weekend or playing golf. I don't like people taking the piss because it makes it hard for people like me and everybody else who's got something wrong with them. That benefit system is there to protect people like me and everybody else. And if people on YouTube are report me to the papers, I've got nothing to hide. The whole nation will probably will say, how can that guy live with that condition? My local MP's been good to me, my local MP. My GP, I've got now. So you can't see a regular GP now these days. I am angry, YouTubes. I am angry. I'm not a violent person, but I got a lot of fucking anger. And I'm not getting... I mean, the damage has already been done, but I'm not getting proper help. Probably have to go back so farming again, I don't know. If I get too much pressure, YouTube, I've got to let somebody out, don't I? I mean, it makes you feel... I mean, when I've done self-harming in the past, it makes you feel good when you let that blood flow out. It makes you feel good. Well, I'll be okay, YouTube. I've got to be strong. I've got to be positive. Nobody's perfect in life. And I've just got to get on with my life, haven't I? Have I been born to be fucking punished for my previous life? I don't know. I mean, that's why I don't believe in any kind of religion. I mean, some people out there don't understand my condition, so when they smell my body, they might not know it's me, but I've got to hear people say things. I don't like hearing people saying things like that, because then it makes me feel fucking awkward. Feel like I'm not a part of the community anymore. It's like, it's not nice. That's why I do YouTube, just to forget about my normal life and let a bit of steam off and do daft videos. I like to fucking entertain people. I like to have a laugh. But sooner or later, it might drive me more to suicide, because I tell you what, I've been thinking about suicide for the last 2 or 3 years, actually. I know it sounds sad, but when you have pressure in life and it makes you fucking ill, I mean, I'm speaking open and honest, because if I don't tell you about it, then I can't get help about it. If people don't do any harm to me, I don't do any harm to them. But perhaps I'm getting paranoid, I don't know. Well, anyway, that's the reason why I can't get a job. I'm not mentally well at the moment. Plus fucking all other fucking difficult things in my life. That's all I'm saying, YouTube. I'm not saying any more about it. Have a lovely day.